Lankans will run away with the game. A lot will depend on Wasim Akram, how he handles his bowlers.
And that's well taken. Good old Inzamam, he's had a mixed day in there. He was startled by a couple that went straight to him off Mahood. And now he's clung on to a good catch. At least we think he has. Aravinda doesn't want to go.
Well, he's taken by Inzi for sure. And Abdur Razak, the support bowler, being an attacking bowler.
Well, it's very strange. It looks like a straightforward edge. And there's Inzamam. Let's have a look. Down it goes. He's dropped it. He absolutely dropped it. Well, surely he would have known that.
Yes, it seems to hit the ground. You can't tell from this angle, but the previous one, it clearly showed that Inzi had grasped it.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Oh dear. One hand, one bounce he's going for, perhaps.
Well, I will not blame Inzamam ul Haq because he thought that he had got it in his lap or between his legs.
Well, Aravinda De Silva had no doubts. He's watching there. You can see him looking. He sees it go down. Up it bounces, and it traps between Inzi's legs. Not a nice place to be. But that's where the ball ends up. Aravinda says, I'm not going anywhere. And now, presumably, they're waiting for the third umpire. And I think we'll see a green light.
Well, this will be indeed a costly miss. Inzamam ul Haq normally is a very safe field in the first slip. That went to a nice height to Inzi. Didn't get his hands cupped in time.
Well, that's not out. Inzi presumably didn't know that it had bounced, but I thought that Moen might have seen that. Aravinda certainly saw it. Down it goes.
Well, Jonathan, it's a clear-cut decision as far as I'm concerned. He hasn't caught it.
Well, absolutely. I'm amazed it's taking so long. It's umpire Dunn, the New Zealander, who's making up his mind, but one replay was enough for me. What? Well, that's extraordinary.
Oh, this is mind-boggling. I thought Inzamam ul Haq had not grabbed it. He had grasped it, and a quizzical look on Aravinda De Silva's face, and rightly so, because I think teammates in the dressing room suggesting that Inzamam ul Haq had dropped it.
Well, make up your mind for yourselves. Look at the ball. Well, Aravinda is still standing there. They're all saying go back. The crowd here who have seen the replay is saying go back, but I'm sorry, the crowd cannot do that. The decision has been given, and Aravinda De Silva has been given out. Kalavitarana isn't happy either. He's arguing, but he hasn't seen the replays. The people here in the crowd have. We have. And I'm sure you have at home.
Well, it's a shame, Jonathan, because we have the technology that is there to assist the umpire, and umpire really clearly making a wrong decision here.
Well, he's still standing there. And he'll be looking at this replay, I fancy.
There you see Inzamam ul Haq hitting his body, and then ball clearly hitting the ground. Now you will not say that Inzamam ul Haq knew about it because he was busy grabbing the ball. But the third umpire should have made an easy decision and had asked Aravinda De Silva to come back.
Well, that, I'm afraid, has made a bit of a mockery of this. The technology is there. The umpires have to use it sensibly. And I'm afraid this time it's an ass.
The ball had hit the leg and he had grabbed it, but not to be.
Well, what an incident. Meanwhile, Jayawardene has slipped out into the middle.
Well, Inzamam can afford to laugh because the decision has gone in his favour.
That's going to be close. He's out leg before wicket. And that's a big dismissal for Pakistan. Kalavitarana trapped LBW by Wasim Akram. And after a lively start, Sri Lanka are now foundering. 50 for 3.
Kalu would have been just a little unsettled by that decision given in favour of the Pakistani Aravinda De Silva being declared out in the slip. This one looked pretty adjacent. Pitch in the middle. Oh, and he had nicked it. Goodness me. Luck not running in favour of the Sri Lankans, and Pakistani enjoying every bit of it. That's disappointing. It's gone for 10, and Sri Lanka 50 for 3.
And that one that we saw then certainly suggested that Kalavitarana got a little inside tickle onto that, and so he too is unlucky. 50 for 3. Here's Atapatu. And here we go. The word we are told is that the ball bounced off Inzamam's clothing and not off the ground.
Well, has he got a sponge out there, or is it a spongy leg?
Atapatu is off the mark, but that's the explanation from the third umpire, that the ball didn't hit the ground, that it bounced off Inzamam's clothing. So that's the official verdict. Out it goes, down it goes, and presumably off the trouser is what they're saying, but it bounced up, and that is why it was given not out. Let's have a look. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that's the verdict given by the third umpire. That's what we've been told. So that was the reason for the decision.
Well, the third umpire has got to be absolutely sure, and there was just a little shadow of doubt, and that doubt should go in favour of the batsman. It's as simple as that.
I'm with you on that, Ramiz. We've seen a lot of decisions taken that have simply not given the batsman the benefit of the doubt. I suppose that this could be argued to be another, but still they are difficult to give. Inside edge, a lot of noise, but I'm afraid Kalavitarana also unlucky.